I want to introduce this is really just my friend.
His spine was kind of sticking out of his skin a little bit. He couldn't hold his right leg. He's drunk enough he didn't know. I don't know whether hospitals or us, but has anybody commented on the fact
Okay, good evening everybody and welcome to the meeting of the Finger Lakes Regional EMS Council. Diane is off tonight, she's in Alaska, so the meeting is the vice chair is sitting in for her, so please bear with me. So, I'd like to bring the meeting to order and have the secretary do roll call, please.
Kevin Becker, Howard Clark, Lori Crane, Jackie DeShaw,
Here.
Everett Ferguson,
Here.
Diane Gary, Jason Hagg, Jeremy Harris,
Here.
Tyler Harris, Fiona,
Here.
Sandy Johnson,
Here.
Gloria,
Here.
Arnie LaRocca, Joseph LaMancha,
Here.
Bill Little,
Here.
Brian Mace,
Here.
Olivia McLeavy,
Here.
myself, Mike Moss,
Yes, sir.
Miles Piercing,
Here.
Terry Phillips, Ben Pearson,
Here.
Patty Pearson Simon,
Here.
Tad Smith,
Here.
Matt Spruill,
Here.
Chris Warner,
Here.
Ed Wedge.
Here. Thank you, sir. Real quick, introduction of new members. Jeremy, welcome, sir. And Patty Pearson Simon, there she is, right there. And also, we have a guest with us tonight, Ed Major from New York State Department of Health. Evidently, he's paling around with Ross today. Welcome, sir.
Hi.
What's up?
Yes, sir. For purposes of the transcript, could we just put the date down, please?
Today's date, it is May 21st, 2018. Sorry about that. Minutes of last month, or 2 months ago, I guess. We need to adopt them.
I make a motion to accept it.
Make a motion.
St. Johnson, Yates County. I move that we accept the minutes of last meeting.
Okay, we have a second. Any discussion? Yes, sir.
I just need to bring to your attention, Everett Ferguson and Tarrant County. There are a large number of inaudibles again. Apparently we are talking over each other, and we should make an attempt not to do that.
Thank you. Okay. Duly noted, just so everybody tries to keep it down if we can, so we can get everything on paper when we get it. Got a first and a second. All in favor of accepting the minutes? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Mr. Secretary.
We created welcome letters as requested at the last meeting. Those went out to the 3 new members. We also went ahead and created binders. These will be housed here. We'll have the agenda each time along with the minutes from the meetings prior to this. and any council or any committee reports. You'll also get an email with all that stuff, but in case you haven't read the email or would like a hard copy, they will be kept here and filled before each meeting.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Treasurer.
Thank you. I did not know that the treasurer's report would be in the binder. However, the report that I got from Leanne today is a two-page document. I see one page of it in the binder. The income and expenses and normal income is not included, at least in my binder. I have the finished 3 pages of balance sheets, profits and loss, up through April 30th. If anyone would like to view that later, being this is the one copy, complete copy I have, there is nothing unusual or outstanding. Our equity holds at $356,124 and change.
Any questions for the treasurer? Entertain a motion.
Brian Mason, Cherry County. Make a motion to accept the treasurer's.
Second.
Second. Bill Little, Wayne County.
Any other discussion on the treasurer's report? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Carried. Training and education.
Training and education, the report should have been in your packet that was emailed out. Just to summarize, we did do some hard saver instructor update classes. I also have a seconded motion coming in to adopt the certified lab instructor internship criteria, which I believe also was in your packet that was mailed out. And I don't know if you want to include that, the certified instructor coordinator internship criteria all at the same, all in the same motion, or how you, it was came as a seconded motion, but I don't know if you want to split them apart.
Yes, sir. New business. Under new business?
That's my report.
Any questions for Bill? Training and ed? Do I have a motion?
Secondary County. I'll make a motion to accept.
Second. Any other discussion? All in favor of the report, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Carried. Executive. Trying to think what all there was in executive. I guess the big thing that I remember, just mainly for information, we do have 3 people interested in put their name in for program agency. And we are holding interviews with them 3 people the 7th of June. And we will report back at the next meeting what we find and what we come up with them.
There was also discussion about vice chairs for REMAC.
Yes. That was a big discussion about the REMAC committee having 2 vice chairs, so if Jack ever decided that he was not going to be here, or God forbid something happened to Jack, that we would have somebody that is trained, knows what's going on, and has worked with Jack that could step in and take over to keep things running smoothly. So we have, we talked, well, I don't know if they've talked with Jack yet, but they're going to talk with Jack, get his input on that. We're going to see how he feels about it, what he's looking at, and if he has ideas of people that he's interested in, or how that's going to become about what we're going to do.
Then it would need to go back through bylaws. There's an adjustment to the bylaws.
Yes. And we're all done. Was there anything else, Nate? I don't think there was anything else that was pertinent information. So that's the executive. Public relations.
Nothing to report at this time.
REMAC. That meets tomorrow. QA, QI, REMAC, and everything is tomorrow, so there's no report for that. State EMS Council.
Again, my report should have been emailed, or was emailed out to everyone. If there is anyone that didn't get a hard copy, I have a few copies here with me to go through. We were introduced to the new director of the Bureau, Ryan Greenberg. Had elections of our officers. There is a workforce survey, which I forgot and neglected to put in the report. I'll just send it around now, where they're having a survey about the workforce in your area, questions as to how much decline you've had in EMT providers. Is it affecting your response times, response calls, that sort of stuff. It's on SurveyMonkey. It'll take about maybe 5 minutes to go through. If you key in the web that is there on that and so on. The other thing I'd like to remind you is the EMS Memorial is this Wednesday, 11 a.m. 9 names will be added to the memorial. For the ones of you who are not able to attend in person, you can view it on the web. It will be up on that. That, I think, is the extent of my report. If you have questions.
Anybody have any questions for Bill on the state EMS report?
All right, Mr. Chairman, I move we accept Bill's report.
Okay, do I have a second?
Sally Johnson, Yates County, I second the motion.
Any other questions for Bill or the report? All in favor of accepting Bill's report?
Send it down to the
Opposed?
to head years.
Legislative review.
I don't have a report at this time. There's a couple of interesting topics coming across the assembly, which I'll report back to you at the next meeting or sooner if necessary.
Anybody got any questions for Everett? Program coordinator.
There's one in the binder from Donna. In addition to that, as tasked by REMAC, we've been watching late charts. Month to date, there have been 90 late charts that have been more than a day old from 23 separate agencies. Requesting tomorrow that they put together a special QA/QI committee meeting next month to address those specific providers and agencies. There are 4 draft REMAC advisors that will be coming out. We sent one out to agency leaders today from Melrems that Jack had asked us to send out regarding gaze assessments. Jeremy Cushman, Dr. Cushman is going to be doing an additional sign when folks call in saying that there's a stroke. They're going to be asking if the patient has a gaze issue. And that's going to try to help, hopefully, identify large vessel occlusions and help the doctors identify whether or not they need to go have special procedures done. We will be putting advisories in place as requested by the ALS committee for dexamethasone dilution, Jack would like us to be able to take TPA hanging on patients, regular providers. We're looking at extending the expiration of certain drugs during medication shortages and the use of alternative medications when we cannot get a hold of drugs due to shortages. And continuing the mutual aid update, working with the different county coordinators. Wayne County has provided us with almost all of their, the Wayne County is working on a countywide plan. Yates County has given us almost all of their 1206 forms, same as Seneca County, and we have not heard back from Ontario County EMS coordinator regarding their mutual aid. So at this point, that is on hold until we get all of those mutual aid plans in place, and as of right now, there are no mutual aids for our region. They're approved by this body. That's all I have.
Anybody have questions for Nate? Do I have a motion to accept his report?
Primary Secretary, motion to accept his report.
Second.
Jason Haig, Wayne County, second.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. FLCC Director's Report is in our binder. If there's any questions, I would say we'll send them to Nate for right now to see if he knows, because he's here more than I am.
Jason Haig, Wayne County, make a motion that the FLCC Director's Report is accepted as submitted.
We have a motion, do I have a second? Brian, any discussion on the report? All in favor of accepting the FLCC Director's Report? Aye. Opposed? Here. Nominating Committee.
Ed Wedge, Yates County. We have one candidate. The name is Kate Loan, L-O-A-N. She's from Dundee. She works for Finger Lakes Ambulance, and Terry was going to interview her. And I assume the interview went well because I never got anything back saying negative. So we're bringing to her, we're going to put her in the at-large position for a term of office that expires on the 2020. Bringing this forward as a seconded motion.
I have a rock on for it.
You know, already was seconded.
Does anybody have any questions for that? Okay.
Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Welcome, Ms. Loan. I think that puts us too shy of our membership, our maximum membership.
And you'll contact her because Jerry's not here.
Terry was supposed to have already done it.
The secretary
Yeah,
contacts
so
her.
you'll get a welcome. Yep.
Unfinished business. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to remove from the table this motion to approve the bylaws corrections of our last meeting, please.
Roll call. We have to have a roll call vote for that, Mr. Secretary.
We did get it off the table.
Once you have it off the table, then you can do a roll call.
I'll second the motion, Jason Haig, Wayne County, I'll second the motion to remove the proposed bylaws changes from the table.
Questions on that? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried. Now we've got to,
I would call the question on the bylaws as presented and approved at the last meeting. Do a roll call vote, Mr. Chairman, please.
And roll call vote, starting with Kevin Becker, who's absent. Howard Clark is absent. Lori Crane is absent. Jackie DeShaw.
Yes.
Everett Ferguson.
Yes.
Dan Gary is absent. Jason Haig.
Yes.
Jeremy Harris.
Yes.
Tyler Harris.
Yes.
Fiona.
Yes.
Sandy Johnson.
Yes.
Gloria.
Yes.
Arnie Vaca.
Yes.
Joseph Levancha.
Yes.
Bill Little.
Yes.
Brian Mace.
Yes.
Olivia McClevey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Mike Moss,
Yes.
Miles Pearson,
Yes.
Terry Phillips is absent. Ben Pearson,
Yes.
Patty Pearson, Simon,
Yes.
Tad Smith,
Yes.
Matt Spruill,
Yes.
Chris Warner,
Yes.
Ed Wedge,
Yes.
unanimous. Mr. Vice Chair, unanimous.
Sir?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
Edward Ferguson, Ontario County. The Bylaws Committee will be meeting after discussing with Dr. Davidoff new proposals for vice chairs of the REMAC and any other additions, corrections, edits that you'd like to suggest to the committee. Just get them in. Hopefully will be next month, but that depends on Dr. Davidoff.
All right. Any other unfinished business? New business?
Bill Little.
Yeah, the seconded motion from the training and education on the certified lab instructor criteria and certified instructor coordinator. As a seconded motion from the committee.
Anybody have any questions regarding that? Yes, ma'am.
Those are for ones that are new. What about someone who may have been a CLI outside and now wants to be a CIC, but they're getting sponsorship or something like that, or became a CIC? So if someone is a CLI or a CIC outside of the sponsorship, is there any rules or regs?
I believe that would,
If they're already a CLI or CIC, then they would just come in and interview.
Yeah,
If this is for somebody who wants to become a CLI
this is for
or a
one
CIC.
becoming. One who already is would already be assumed to be a,
They would meet with
in the
training and ed to
category.
be allowed to.
So they didn't see any rules or regs on that anywhere, so.
yeah. Yeah.
That's actually a sponsorship thing. Excuse me, Ross Esser, New York State EMS. That's a sponsorship employment issue, that's not a council issue.
Yeah. Yeah, these were the sponsorship for our sponsorship recommendations and so on, okay?
Okay. Any more questions for Bill? Do I, yes, sir.
Point of clarification, that policy, is that policy for the sponsorship or policy for the region?
It's a region policy, I believe.
Region,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Any more questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Carried? Other new business? I have a couple of things here. We have a CON that we just, for transfer, that we just got today. Leanne found it on her desk. It's a request to transfer a service from the Elton Fire Department. It's requesting Sodus Town Ambulance to take over their EMS coverage. So we have all the paperwork. It's a $6,000 check that's here with us that we will get to Leanne. This will be forwarded to Nate and the CON committee, and they can go over it and we can get it sent out to the lawyer and get it back because we only have 60 days.
7 days to deem that complete. You have 7 days to determine if it's complete or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the 60 days is the complete cycle, correct? Okay. All right. Leanne also gave me an application, and I'm just going to let you know what it's for the EMS Council Awards. They have checked the wrong box, so we have to send that back to them. We did, just so you two know, we did receive it before May 1st, but this was the next meeting, so it was brought here. So it is on time. It's for Victor Farmington Ambulance. They are putting in for Agency of the Year. And if anybody wants to read everything, I don't have to read all this here, but if they want to see it, you're more than welcome to look at it when we're done.
Jason Hay, Wayne County, the agency is nominating himself?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I had the privilege Friday night of going to the Canandaigua Emergency Squad annual EMS dinner. Good time had by all. We got a certificate of appreciation from them, if anybody wants to see it. It is up here also. Thank you, Mr. Sproul, for inviting us. Anybody else have any needs? Okay, correspondence. None. Adjournment. Oh, hold on. I do have one thing. Our guest, Ed Major from DOH, do you have anything that you would like?
No, I just, nothing that has been covered by Bill or Ross addressed those little technical issues, but I appreciate the opportunity to be here and looking out much in the region you guys provide on Ross. One thing that I would say is that Jim Mahalko out of our Buffalo office is retiring after 31 years of service and dedicated service to the Bureau. So we're going to miss him, and unfortunately, we don't have permission yet to backfill his position. So this is the 17 county Bureau of EMS staff in the Western region right here. Yeah, so we are a team, and Ross is so difficult to supervise. I mean, it's like, he knows what he's doing. So he's a great resource for you, but if there's anything that I can do to help, or if there's anything that, if Ross is away, I'll cover him. And we try to be on the same page with the regional office and with our central office related to not only CON matters and but issues, so that you can hopefully have some consistency between central office, our office, and with our new leader, we've got a lot of changes and stuff like that coming up. So we're looking forward. We're optimistic about the future of the EMS system. And again, the only other thing is it's EMS week. Thank you for everything that not only the council does, but the agencies in the region. Seeing a lot of PR and that kind of stuff. So there's some good stuff that's happening out there. We appreciate the service, and thank you for it was nice to be here tonight, that's for sure.
Thank you, sir. Ross, do you have anything?
No, sir.
Okay. For those who don't know, this is Jeremy Here's.
No, Jeremy's over there.
Who doesn't know that?
You know.
Apparently Mike doesn't know that.
Busy campaigning.
If nobody else has anything, we are up for adjournment.
Mike, I need to make one announcement.
Yes, sir.
I forgot to mention that Vital Signs will be in Syracuse October 11 to 14, 2018, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Sandy Johnson, Yates County. Do we have a naughty list?
No, ma'am. That goes to remap now. Doesn't come to us.
It doesn't. Does it go to them first and then here, or doesn't it have to be read into our meetings anymore?
Not me. I thought they were supposed to go to both, but my recollection is that there weren't any naughty kids in the last month, so
Really?
That's a long list.
maybe DLA's behind, I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Matt Stroke from Ontario County, motion to adjourn.
Seconded. Brian Smith, Yates County.
All in favor?